beauties, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Shanti. So I'm excited about today's video, you guys, because I'll be refreshing my daycare room. Today's video is also in collaboration with Vantazia from This Life of Mine. I'm so happy she and I crossed paths. She's super sweet and I just love her personality. I love watching her channel and I know you will too. Her channel will be linked down below, so please go show her some love. I promise you, you won't regret it. Okay guys, so this is what the daycare looks like right now. It's actually pretty clean. My 4- and 5-year-old have been keeping it clean. I have not cleaned it since, you know, we had daycare kids, so it actually really needs to be deep cleaned. You can't tell, but you know, there's stuff on the carpet. It needs to be mopped and swept in here. And we are going to be refreshing this room, you guys, because I want it to flow more with my house and not be so bright, since the daycare is like in the center of my house. I'm also in the process of making this a command center, so it can just help us, you know, stay more organized as a family. So my husband has already hung the chalkboard and this little wall pocket here. This is where I keep the cots and the blankets and stuff, so I need to get those washed up, and then I just need to get all of this organized, because I honestly, I don't know what's, I probably don't need everything that's in here. So we're gonna be organizing this and then washing everything up and then organizing. If you're coming over from Vantazia's channel, thank you so much. Please be sure to let me know down below so I can say hi. Okay, so let me tell you guys, while I was filming this video, my camera broke. I was about to give up, you guys. I was so upset, but per usual, my husband came to my rescue and bought me another one. And you guys, these cameras are not cheap. So I just wanted to take a minute and acknowledge my husband, because he always has my back, no matter how big, how small. And I just really feel so blessed to be his wife.
What did you expect now? That you feel better? I download simple lies. Wouldn't cut you down. What do you regret now? Thinking you were clever. Down those little lies. La la, baby, won't you la la? Getting enough of this. My love don't come for free. I got enough of you. Ooh, ooh. Thinking that I'm a quit.
I didn't get to film me putting the blankets in the washer because of the camera situation, but just so you know, I had 3 loads of blankets and sheets to wash, and I'm really glad that I got this closet done, you guys. I'll show you how it came out in just a second.
Liar, 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 baby, I'm tired, trying to put out my fire. You didn't know I'm a liar, and you're a liar, 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 babe. Buy me a river, talking in silver. You know it's been a while since you came around. Look in the mirror, are you getting bitter? Don't you come around no more, baby, no, no.
Okay guys, so I just want to show you how this closet came out. I love the fact that I decided to go with the clear pockets, because it helps me see exactly what I have in there and what I need, if anything. And then if you guys hear some beeping in the background, that's my oven letting me know that dinner is ready. I will show you guys what I made for dinner. But right now, here's how the closet is looking. So I just have the cots, and then over here is where I keep my my extra pieces for the playpen. And then, so I used to have this gray basket on the steps, but I stopped using it on the steps. I am going to get a different one, but anyways, this wasn't being utilized, so I decided to put the blankets in here. And I have more blankets, but they're being washed. And then the sheets and the pillowcases are at the bottom. Typically, you guys, I have the crib sheet on the cot, but since right now I don't have any kids right now because of quarantine, I'll just go ahead and keep them like that. But typically, I just keep them on the cot and then I take them off once a week and I wash them every week. Okay guys, so this is what I made for dinner. I would typically add carrots to this, but I didn't have any baby carrots, so I just made some broccoli and rice on the side. But I love this meal, you guys, because I prepped this morning. I just cleaned the chicken and cleaned the potatoes, cut them up, seasoned it, and I was ready to put this in the oven because I knew that I would not feel like cooking when it got about this time. So all I had to do was literally stick this in the oven and then make some rice in the rice cooker and throw some broccoli on the stove. Typically I would make cornbread with this, but the kids are like acting like they're starving, so they won't get any cornbread today. Right here my husband is just spray painting the wood handles that go on the bins, and in just a minute you'll see him spray painting the chairs. Like he's attached to me. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and get started in here. My kids were playing, so that's why it's more of a mess than it was at first. But you guys, the bins did not come out great. My husband is gonna do another coat of them. You can still see the colors, the red, green, blue, yellow, but for right now, it's gonna have to do, I'm still gonna organize the toys, and then I'll decide what we're gonna do later. I don't know if we're gonna try another coat or just get a whole new toy organizer altogether. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with this.
Oh, yeah. So I pull myself together to not give myself the pressure. Eyes when he's staring into mine, know he's bad for me. So what's standing in our way? And he's out of my league. I feel insecure, but I hope this is real, yeah.
So at this point in the day, I was so tired, you guys. I know this video has only been playing for about 7 minutes or so, but in real life, your girl was exhausted, and sorting a billion little tiny toys was definitely a challenge.
He does whatever while he feels for nobody but himself, no, yeah. So I pull myself together to not give myself the pressure.
You guys, I have always wanted a command center. I'm a big dork and I love all things organization and stationery. I really love how it came out. I got that calendar from Amazon. It's linked below in my Amazon store. And the chalkboard and mail organizer came from Pottery Barn. I was going to leave the link for those items below, but you guys, when I went to go look for the link, it said that they were no longer, or actually that they were all sold out.
Care for me, you're such a bright star in the dark space, babe. It never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my.
Somebody come stop me. I don't know how I didn't notice that these curtains were 2 different lengths, but I never looked at them when I pulled them out the cabinet. I just assumed that all the panels were the same. Y'all, when I got down off that chair, I swear I almost gave up for the night. Look at me. I promise you, I stared at those curtains a good 2 minutes, but then I finally got my life together and I made it work.
Shining way more than the other.
guys, that pile of whatever it is I'm sweeping up came from the bottom of the rug. Anyone know why some rugs do that?
The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God, this time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God. My, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like.
And here I am with my Lysol spray. No surprise there, right?
Like, oh my God.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
All right, you guys, so here is how everything came out. I'm really loving this area over here, the command station. But I really can't wait to put this area to some good use, you guys, because once this quarantine is over, Khaleesi is going to be starting ballet, and then we're going to put Junior in like Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu, something like that. So it'll be really important for us to have a schedule that, you know, we can always be reminded of. I will eventually make some labels, but that's going to be like for ingoing and outgoing mail. And then I hung this clipboard here so my daycare parents can sign in and out. Clearly there's not a sign in or out sheet there yet, but there will be once my daycare opens back up. And I really love these bins. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the bins are actually polka dot. They're gray polka dots. And then this was actually a wood color, but as you can see on, I think I put a clip in here, my husband spray painted them for me. So you really can't tell that the bins, like you've seen earlier, how the color was coming through on them. You really can't tell anymore since it has all the toys in it. So I'll probably just leave that alone and focus my money towards replacing this table. The table I want is like a farmhouse, like rustic kids table. And so I didn't even want to paint this because this is like it's a certain brand that daycares and schools like to use. So I didn't want to do anything with that, and it's driving me crazy, y'all, because it clashes. It clashes really bad. I don't like how it looks at all, but I'll replace it eventually, and so for right now I'll be fine. But anyway, so that's why I didn't ask my husband to paint the table, because there's just no point. I'm gonna get a whole new table. I'm actually gonna get a whole new table and chairs, but the chairs, they were actually secondhand when I purchased them, so I didn't mind spray painting those. The table was brand new, and believe it or not, that's kind of an expensive table. And over here, I'm going to get a couple of kid books that I want to display in the baskets, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to put in these pails, but probably chalk in this one, and then I'm just not sure about this one. Also, these cords never hang down during business hours, you guys. We just recently did this. We got the kids a Nintendo Switch and then whatever that is, some kind of old school game system that Junior wanted, and so we have it plugged up for them. But if daycare was in session, these cords would not be here. But I did order a sign that's going to be put right here. I wish I had it right now, but I don't. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should, because I will be giving you updates as I finish up the daycare, because I'm not all the way finished. So the sign will go here, and I'll be moving this, and it's a black sign. It says play. So eventually we're gonna put some shelves here, kind of like butcher block shelves. So that will all change. So you guys, it's a work in progress. You know, it's hard to change a room completely and doing everything, every little thing that you want to do at one time. It's very expensive to do it like that. So you have to do little by little, but I do like the start of it. All right, you guys, I am super excited for this part. I haven't done a DIY in quite some time, and I love DIYs, but there is this wreath I seen on Pinterest, and I just had to make it. So this little wooden ring came from Michael's. I will try to leave the links to where I purchased these items if you're interested. I'll try to leave them down below in the description box. And then these wooden balls, they're like half balls. They came from Amazon, and these are linked down below in my Amazon store under DIY. I'm not sure if I want to use these faux tulips that I got from Amazon as well, or if I want to use this lamb's ear and these little rose petals that I got the rose petals from Dollar Tree a while ago, you guys, not anytime recent. And then the lamb's ear I've just been having for a while. I got from Hobby Lobby. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be using this or if we're gonna be using the tulips. But for right now, what we're gonna do is just hot glue all of the wooden half pieces around the wooden ring.
Oh my God, it's so cruel how I'm loving the things you do. Ooh, yeah. Oh my God, you know you're playing your cards so right. Oh, I'm a sucker for hearts, just the dirty clubs and diamonds. Make me, oh my God, oh, but we'll hold our faces straight. Oh, I am a sucker for hearts. I'm a sucker for hearts. Hearts, hearts. I'm a sucker for hearts. Hearts, hearts. I'm a sucker for hearts. And I left the frost, your lips on my frost, sipping on your love, sipping on your love. I'm a sucker for hearts.
Okay guys, so that is where I wanted to put the wreath, and I absolutely love how it came out. I think it's really pretty, really simple. What you can do also, since I don't know if you guys, let me get closer. I don't know if you guys could see it when I was making it. There is like a space that one of the balls could not fit. So the space was too small. So you could put a burlap ribbon there. You could do whatever you want. You could put some florals at the top as well, but I wanted to keep mine like really simplistic. I wish I had some floral wire, because I would have used wire here instead of hot glue, but this is a wreath that you can keep up majority of the year. So at least in my house, it goes in my house.
Rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me.
You guys know I always wear gloves when I wash dishes, but I've been having the worst luck with them, and I keep getting holes in them.
When we are together, you're afraid to hold my hand, trying to understand. What if this doesn't go as planned? So you don't know what it means to be loyal and kind. I know that you're not blind. Tell me what is really on your mind.
As I'm sitting here editing this video, it would appear that I didn't have an emotional and raggedy day, but I did. It made me realize to not get so caught up in what we think we see. There's always real life behind the perfect photos we see on Instagram and the videos that are put here on YouTube. I mean, you guys, as much as I really wanted to make this video for you guys, I barely did it. Just some food for thought. That's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to go check out my girl Vantazia's channel. Let her know I sent you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload future videos. And until next time, everybody, bye.
You're already